History was embroidered by the hands of conquest, line by line, death by death. But conquest does not carry conscience, and no thread of empire binds the soul forever. What does it mean to be an American, or French, or Iranian, or South African? What does it mean anymore to be from anywhere? And when the banners we once pledged to begin to rot from the inside, what do we still owe them? A nation is supposed to be a covenant, not just land, but law, memory, and shared hope. To be American once meant a vision, flawed, evolving, but luminous. Liberty, pluralism, the self-evident dignity of each person. But what happens when the vision fades and the structure remains? A machine with no soul? To leave behind the myths we were raised on is not easy. It feels like betrayal, until we realize it is a deeper form of loyalty, because love that matures learns to love wider. Philosopher T.M. Scanlon once asked a simple question: what do we owe to each other? His answer? The obligation to justify our actions by principles no one could reasonably reject. In a healthy nation, policy should be rooted in that ethic. But today, those principles are drowned out in spectacle, cynicism, and fear. In recent years, a man draped himself in the flag and gutted the values beneath it. He exalted cruelty. He criminalized truth. He mocked the sacred and crowned himself a messiah. And what did many do? They cheered, because nationalism, unrooted from virtue, will always hunger for a strong man. When Trump and those like him seize the symbols of the nation, do we owe those symbols our loyalty anymore? Or do we owe our loyalty to something older, to something higher? Enter pan-humanism. Pan-humanism is the ethical belief that all people, regardless of origin, are equal in dignity, deserving of justice, and bound by a shared fate on earth. Not a government, not a global flag, but a philosophy. That our first and last allegiance is to people, not passports, to truth, not territory, to dignity, not division. Pan-humanism says, you are my kin because you are alive, not because you are mine. We are one race, one species, 99.9% genetically identical. We are shaped by nature and nurture, but we are also their shapers. And if we choose wisely, with reflection, education, and justice, we can build a happier, fairer, more peaceful world. It's the recognition that suffering is global, so justice must be too. That if we only mourn the dead who speak our language, we are not moral, we are tribal. So what do we owe? We owe the earth our stewardship, we owe the past our honesty, we owe the present our presence, we owe the future our courage, we owe our neighbors, no matter their language, skin, or flag, the same love we reserve for those who look like us. Being American isn't about exceptionalism, it's about experiment. We do not discard the love of homeland, we transfigure it. We anchor it in a deeper fidelity, to truth, to mercy, and to the entire human family of our Creator. It's about asking, what if freedom, when rightly tended, could become fruitful for all? And when that experiment falters, as it has, then being American must mean being brave enough to start again. Not just for America, but for humanity. There will always be borders on maps, but there must never be borders on conscience. The true patriot of tomorrow will be the one who dares to care for all people, not just their own. That is the Renaissance spirit, not nostalgia, but a rebirth of the sacred idea that to serve humanity is the highest nation one can ever belong to.